Any interesting dating stories? I was thinking about a date that I had a number of years ago. I was working at a hotel and I received this anonymous gift. It was this beautiful jade necklace, but there wasn't any note. The next day, I get a dozen white roses. At this point, I'm asking around everyone at the hotel if they'd seen anybody drop this off, and everyone claims that they didn't. A couple days go by, and then I receive this letter. And in the letter is like this beautiful poem that's written about me. And it was signed by a guy that worked in our kitchen. So I go over to the kitchen, I introduce myself, we start chatting, and we decide we're going to go out to dinner. We go out to dinner, and this guy is like an amazing conversationalist. He's so well read. He is talking about really deep things like transcendental meditation, all of these things that I was just so fascinated with. Well, we finished dinner, and he is, ready to take me back home. We're in the car and we're talking about music, and he tells me, he's like, I have this song. I really want you to hear it. It's my favorite song. I always listen to it. He said, it's in the trunk of my car. I don't really think anything about it. I'm like, in the trunk of his car. Okay, whatever. We'll listen to it later. It was like a cassette in his car. The next thing you know, he's like pulling off the road. Now it's dark. We're on a dark road in Texas. There's not a lot of lights. And I'm thinking, okay, why is he pulling off the road? But, I'm just chit chatting. And so I asked him, I was like, how are you so well read? How did you have time to read all these amazing books and know so much? So he turns to me and he says, well, I was in prison. I was trying to process this. I think I repeated like prison. He said, yes, I was in San Quentin. I was a cocaine mule. I didn't know what a cocaine mule was, but I knew it wasn't good. And about the same time that he says that, he looks at me and he's like, I'm going to get that song for you. And he gets out of the car and he goes to the trunk of the car. I am panicking. We are on the side of the road. There's a couple of cars going by, but I was like, do I jump out of the car and start running, or do I wait for him to come back? I get home, I call my uncle. I'm like, Uncle Glenn, who is this guy? My uncle said he's got a really long rap sheet. I saw him again, and it really made me think about like how things could have turned out otherwise.